Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So I'm going to do a read for you and that other person, and that other person might be a significant other, it could be a boyfriend-girlfriend type thing, it could even be a person of interest, okay? It even could be a friend or family member, all right? So this is all about love, and that's what we're going to focus on. This will be the last 2 weeks of July, 16th through the 31st, July 2019. Now this is a general read, so that goes without saying. You guys all know that. It is something that may not resonate with everyone, but I do hope that there is something that you can take with you, okay? If you'd like a personal read, then go to theguidedintuitive.com and we will get you all set up over there, okay? All right, so please continue your likes, your subscribes, your shares, note your comments below. Thank you so very much. I very much appreciate it. Let's get into this and let's see what's in store for you. What is going on for Sagittarius for the month of July, second half, 16th through the 31st, 2019. What wants to come into play? Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be talking about you on one side, and you might resonate with this, that side, or another side. So feel free to reverse the messages, okay? Chances are that if on either side a message resonates with you, or begs you to question or provoke some sort of question in you, then that is probably something that you need to maybe look into a little bit more, tap into your own intuition and see how that resonates a little bit deeper for you, okay? And do check out your moon, rising, Venus signs as well, okay? Because this will be for all Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, okay? All right, so let's do this. Let's see what wants to come up for you. I'm excited, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on, all right? All right, so the first card that we get here is you've got choices, okay? You've got choices. So we've got the 5, 6, 7 of Cups. Sorry about that. Had to count in my head here. But we've got the 7 of Cups. And what this talks about now this is about having faith in your choices. So making sure that things aren't just an illusion, but really checking deeper into your choices, Sagittarius, and just making sure that whatever you put your time and your investment in is going to be something that's worthwhile, okay? So it wants to make sure that you're ridding of any illusion. So it's probably asking you to ponder on the choices that you have as it relates to love, as it relates to the situation, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. So tap into that a little bit more. It wants you to go deeper, to lift the veil of any illusion as it pertains to any of your choices here, because not everything is what it seems, okay? So that's what this is saying. I mean, in some of them you've got some jewels, another of them you've got a wreath, which is success. Another one you've got this castle, which is quite beautiful. And another one you've got a snake, and looks like maybe even out of here it looks like that it just could be a lot of different things. Just lift the veil of illusion and look at some of the reality as it relates to that, and then tap into your heart and see how that resonates with that as well. So anyway, that is, the 7s are about having faith. Faith in the choice that you do make was the best decision that you could have made at the time based upon your understanding and diving a little deeper into it, okay? So that's what I'm seeing coming right out of the gates. Now, Cups are about emotions, so it might have to do with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, or someone carrying that energy such as yourself. So I'm thinking that it might be you here, okay? So let's continue, because this side is going to be focused on you here as well. Let's see what else wants to come out for you here. What else? Let's see here. Oh, okay. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So 6s are all about having growth. The Pentacles are about, charity, giving. Maybe you're giving to someone that's less fortunate than yourself, helping someone out a little bit more, Sagittarius. But you also want the scales to be level, to be a little bit more balanced as it pertains to this situation, this relationship that has brought you here. So that's what I'm seeing here. So either someone's helping you out or you're helping someone else out, and it kind of balances out the scales a little bit more in this particular situation. So that's what I'm seeing here. So it allows you to kind of grow together, help each other out and grow together. Maybe you've grown and are helping someone else out. So very beautiful, very beautiful. What you are focused in on is by balancing that out, you get the Four of Wands. This is gorgeous. This is that equilibrium. You see two, obviously, wands on both sides with a wreath of success. That's just amazing. And so that's what I'm seeing here. It's about success in this relationship. That's all that yellow. There's people with their hands up, holding hands behind the right in front of the castle, and like, yes, we did this. And this is beautiful because this is saying that there is maybe some sort of stability, some sort of partnership. There is, it's all about, how do I want to say this? It is about, marriage. It is about harmony. This is about harmony in the home. So perhaps you've got marriage on your mind and you're kind of balancing out the scales in this situation as it relates to the choices for marriage. Okay, so note your comments below. All right. All right, let's see what else wants to come out for you here. Now, some things have been hidden a little bit. There is the Moon card, which is a major arcana card. And the Moon card is just telling me that it's all about at this time that some things might be hidden and you might not see everything for what it is. The blue is all about that throat chakra. So in terms of communication, that things might not be being as clear as they possibly could be in this situation. And it's saying, yes, some things are hidden through the process. There's no doubt about that. There's things that are hidden. But what it is also saying too is that this is about, also the color blue is very calming. It's about mental clarity and inner peace. The yellow is, of course, that solar plexus there. And what I see there is it's just about the confidence. So this is having confidence in the communication of things that might still be hidden for you. So that's what I'm seeing here, okay? But there is something that is hidden as it pertains to the situation that perhaps is keeping you from kind of moving to that wands. It looks like you've got a Knight of Cups that you're offering a cup of love to someone, or someone's offering a cup to you. And this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You might be taking on this energy and offering a cup of love to someone. Because I see it going this way, so it's almost as if that's the case. But these are pure thoughts of love. So I think that as it relates to the choices that you are looking to make a choice. To balance yourself out, because maybe that you've had more than one suitor, you're looking for someone that's long-term. And even though that some things might be hidden, you don't know everything, and will we ever always know? But it's asking you to really tap into your intuition and then choose the best one and offer the love to that particular person, or in this situation. There we go. Now, it looks like that you are really focusing on being the top competitor as it relates to this love situation. Perhaps this other person might have options, but you are really that fire energy. And this is again, seven about having faith. This is about the seven having, even though there might be competition relating to love, that you're going to persevere and stay on top. As you see, you're above everyone else here. So that's a good sign. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here. So let's continue this and see what else. You've been working really hard on your love life. You've been really working hard on getting the stability of your love life together. And really kind of getting some sort of stability in your life. And this is saying that right now you want to focus on maybe taking a rest at this moment, tap into your higher self, ask, your source, whatever that is to you, for guidance in moving forward as it pertains to this situation. And then moving forward, this is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is about manifestation and prosperity. So continue to manifest what you want in your love life, and the prosperity will be yours. Let's take a look at this other person. All right, let's take a look at what that is. Now, this other person, they're busy juggling. Okay, so they've got a couple things that they're kind of juggling. It could be two different people, two different things too in their life. So it doesn't just have to be that. But it is about obtaining obtaining some sort of balance in their life, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It could be even, just balancing two things. But this person has got, green shoes, and it's almost as if the green is about the heart chakra, and it's about this person's kind of like almost a foot in the ocean, a foot on the ground. So balancing the heart with the head type thing, or two different projects, two different things, two different people. What else for this person? Yeah, it's what they've done. It's been a lot of hard work being to do that. Okay, it's been a heavy burden having to balance two things out over here for this person. But it's the 10, so it's the 10 of Wands, which is the ending, and the Wands are about that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. You might be taking on that energy, or this other person is here. But yeah, that's what I see here, is that it's come to an end. They no longer have to balance two things anymore. Let's see what wants to come up right after that. Wow, they feel like they've made, maybe they feel left out in a certain situation. They feel like they have done a lot of work in balancing a situation, and now they're feeling left out. They get the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so what's up with that? Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, they get the 5s. 5s are all about the adversity. Okay, they're feeling left out in this situation. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out here. Yeah, and they've been really focusing on the situation. They get a 7 here, 7 of Pentacles. They go from the 5 to the 7, so that's a good thing. They're focusing and taking stock as they continue to move forward, and they really want a relationship. It looks like here they are focused on their stability. It looks like as well, and then their work environment, and in terms of maybe perhaps changing something. It could be having to do, this person, this I might be taking on the Queen of Swords energy. And the Queens are all about influence. The Swords are all about the being quick, being very perceptive, right? And wanting to work things out, but cutting things out if they just don't really serve this person over here. As it pertains to that. So yeah, they're very, they've got a lot of influence. They had to cut something out. They had to cut something out and walk away. Okay, so was that with you, Sag, or what was that? But they had to walk away, and I think it was because they were balancing something. But I feel like they got rid of it, and they walked away from one of those things that they were balancing. Person, place, or thing, right? And now they feel they're in the driver's seat. Okay, so they had to move away from something so they could put themselves back in balance, so they feel that they're a little bit more control in driving their love life forward. Okay, so that is what I am seeing here. How interesting. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, and just kind of balancing themselves out. Okay, how interesting. And then they do get the Hermit card, and the Hermit is just shining light on within, and they're just going within and finding what it is that the enlightenment that they need in terms of moving forward relating to their love life. Okay, when they do that, they get the Sun card, so they come out with a lot more vibrancy than they've ever had before, a lot more passion for life in this situation, in this relationship, and they're feeling really great. And it could be because perhaps maybe you've offered a new beginning, because this actually is facing towards them. Even though it looks opposite on the camera there, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so there's a new opportunity. It makes someone feel really wonderful. So you might have on this side have a say in that, in terms of kind of what's going on over there. Let me see what else wants to come out. If there's anything else for you on this side, maybe. Wow, how interesting. I think that for yourself, Sag, that maybe you have been kind of stuck in the matrix a little bit regarding this situation. There's a lot of passion here. I will say that there is definitely a lot of passion, but you felt like you were kind of hidden a little bit in the process. So that's what I'm thinking here, and you're just trying to figure out why things happen the way that they happen in this situation. But just know that throughout this, that with the matrix, there's a bigger picture involved in this. Okay, there is a bigger picture as it relates to this. And this is saying just have patience. You're going to look back on this and you're going to be thankful for everything that's happening right now. And that's what this is really telling you. Okay, you're kind of like you've got 1,000 jigsaw puzzle and you don't have all of the answers, and maybe that you're missing a few pieces of the puzzle. But this is saying it's in your possession. So I do think that you'll be able to come out of this. Okay, so how interesting. Let's see what else wants to come out for you. Yeah, I think you're going to come out of this and you're going to ascend. And that's what this really talks about. This is beautiful. This is about rising higher, moving forward. And this is love, okay? This is like a dove. And doves represent love. And this is about your ascending, okay? So you're ascending from the situation. You're kind of popping yourself out of this matrix, and you're ascending from that of which has kind of left you a little bit hypnotized, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Maybe you were lost in some of the passion, through the process, but you definitely have to get rest, and you do have a new beginning. So, and with the Ace of Pentacles, this is just, again, a lot of prosperity and, just a lot of manifestation that is happening here. But the ascension is a higher spiritual state. And it also is, with this stuff, it's about also communication, because there's a lot of blue here, which pertains to the throat chakra, right? And this is, to ascend spiritually is to accept and love your physical self as well, okay? And to love your physical reality at this time, okay? So it wants you to get your head out of the matrix and to ascend and to grab a hold and continue to manifest, and you actually will get what it is that you want here, whatever that is. Stop trying. This is like there's a higher consciousness that is at play, I think, for this situation. And sometimes you try to reach, for it's almost as if that you think you've got to reach higher. I think in this situation and whatever this is on your side over here, but you realize that you're already there. Okay, it's something comes to realization, and I think that maybe you pop out of the fog from the matrix, and you now ascend to that higher level, and that realization just sets in for you. Okay, Sag, that's what I'm seeing as it relates to this situation. Okay, now this other person, if you want a little bit more into them, what I'm finding for them. Nice. Oh, this is beautiful. So you're not going to believe this, but they get the card of love. Okay. And this is about like this heart-filled relationship will soon develop. Okay. It's like the pebbles that have all led up to this beautiful blooming of this love situation. So if you kind of resonate more on this side, that's what's happening here. This is about if you're already in a meaningful relationship, for those of you are, and you resonate more with this other person on this other side, this is saying that there's going to be a deepening of love here, okay? And provided that you're always open with each other, and and that type of thing, and you always express your insecurity relating to love. And if you do that, you're going to find your relationship very much strengthening. Okay. That's what I'm seeing, Sag, over on this side, for this other person. So love is there. And, how interesting, because I got this in another read. And then I actually get little children. Wow. And take a look at this. Okay. Very similar to what the love card looks like, right? So you've got the love card here that's blooming, and the pebbles that have led up to that blooming of love. But it's very similar color, and again with the same pebbles there. So what this is telling me here, you've got a little bit of purple in here for the spirituality. What this is saying is that this person could benefit from letting go of any hang-ups and of having any judgments in this relationship or in this situation, for them to rid of the judgments and get involved in something creative. Work with maybe children, writing, painting, drawing, or anything like that. I think that's really going to help over on this side, and then they're going to gain like this new sense of enthusiasm for life, not only in what they do, but in their relationships as well, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here, so it is quite beautiful. Now, anything that's going to help you in the process, let's see. We're going to pull a one-word card and see what wants to come out. For you, Sag, you get health. Okay, so this is concentrated on your own well-being, okay? So it is about obviously your health is real important, because it enshrines your soul, right? And so it's all about honoring your physical self in eating well, taking good care of yourself, going for those walks, meditating, treating yourself like a god or goddess. And that is what it wants you to do here, okay? So go ahead and do that, okay? This is your card that really wants to come out and talk about that, because it's going to be greater. It's going to help your heart as well, because this is a green card. It talks about the heart chakra, okay? This other person, what's going to help them? Success, okay? This is beautiful, because this is success as it pertains to love, okay? And this person is realizing on this other side that there is no greater success than to love. And that's what they're realizing. That's their realization on this side. So there could be something quite beautiful here, okay? And now getting down to what it is that you would want to say to this person and what this other person would want to say to you. Let's see what that is. Okay, what is it that you would like Sag to say to this person? Here it is. What is it? I hate feeling that I have to walk on eggshells around you, okay? So that's what's coming up. So this is about acknowledging the elephant in the room. Whatever that is that you've been ignoring, or you have been, hesitant to step forward with and have a conversation with. This is saying that needs to be acknowledged, okay? Because you can't continue to make things seem like they're right when they're not. The other person's going to see that anywhere. They're going to feel it in some way, shape, or form, especially with the energy. So this is saying to definitely start really saying what you want to say with kindness, even if it is something that maybe the other person might not want to hear. Truth. Being true to yourself is very, very important, okay? So, especially as it pertains to love. Yeah. Wow, that's what I'm getting here. What about this other person? Let's see, all right? Let's see what wants to come up here. Let's see, okay. I beg you to hear me truly as wanting to register my feelings, not as an attack on you, okay? So this person just wants to share one thing with you and not, again, barrage you with things that have been accumulating in their, everything that bothers them, I guess is really the key. So they really just want to talk about one thing, and it's not to attack on you. It's just to bring you closer and having that conversation to really tell each other the truth. So I really think that you both have something that you really need to say and to register with each other. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So there's like a need to register your feelings on your what's been bothering you, and it needs to be brought to the surface rather than swept under the rug. Okay, that's what it's saying. So that's what I'm seeing here, which is quite interesting. All right, and any final things that can help you out in the process for this? Let's see. Service, and what you get on your side of your service. So it means that when you help others, it makes you feel amazing, Sag. So that's what's coming through. There's green in there, which helps your heart, and it also makes you feel very confident in doing that. And for this other person over here, it's about this person knowing that they're never alone, that they're a part of this world here, and all of us is universally connected in heart to heart. We're all connected. And this is saying is that they need to realize that loneliness is to know that they are never alone. They're a part of the fabric. You can see that there's people all around the spoke of the wheel. The wheel is almost the world, and everyone is a part of it. And we're all in this together in terms of love. We're connected with love. So that's what comes into play. So loneliness is something that they just need to learn to accept the challenges that are best, accept challenges, accept adversity, whatever that is that they have experienced on this side, and to know that they are never alone, and to use their adversity as a positive thing. And I think that's what's really, really key. So that's what I see here. That's what I truly see here, Sag. So I hope that this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. And I look forward to seeing you in the month of August. And until then, namaste, my friend.